What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Dudebia Show. Today, we actually got another response from our listener, Stephanie. We'll roll the audio clip now.
Hi, just wanted to come on here and say thank you for having me on your show. That was pretty cool. I wanted to touch on the CBD thing. So basically, it's like the body high, the relaxing part of it, without actually getting high. It could be like a good alternative to pain medication. For example, I take it before I go to sleep. I usually take a CBD candy, and it helps me rest throughout the night. But keep doing what you guys are doing. It's pretty cool.
So that was pretty cool. She let us know about CBD, and then she let us know that it helps her sleep and it helps her, I would assume, with maybe her body aches or something. So thanks again, Stephanie, for playing an active role in our community and asking the questions. We deeply appreciate it. But with that being said, guys, what is the cast been up to? Brandon, what's up with you, bud?
Well, they're busy with appointments and whatnot.
Oh,
just
shit.
chilling.
All right. Okay. Juan, what have you been up to, my friend?
Just school and work. And work and school.
Man, you guys are a bunch of lamos. Okay, Jose, give me something, bro. What have you been up to?
Juan's a liar. He doesn't know it, but I've been secretly sneaking on, like, just stalking him.
Oh my god.
He has not just been chilling and at school.
Spill the
Bro,
beans, bro.
what is he talking about?
Are you
going to tell them what you're really doing?
What has he been doing? What is he really doing, bro?
What have you been doing, Juan?
You better not be ripping
What
ass.
have I been doing?
Okay. Well, he might explain next episode, because he's a little shy right now. I know.
Rumble?
I know.
Jose knows.
What
bro.
do you know?
Something
I
is
know.
up, bro.
You know nothing, bro.
I know, bro. I know. I saw you.
Whoa. Who is this guy?
I kind of wanted to start this by just like.
Oh wait, Jose! I got something for you, man. I got something for you. Yeah.
You got some news?
Yes. So, you guys remember how last week we talked about weed and shit? So on Tuesday or Wednesday, fuck, I don't remember. I was having like a pretty bad day. It was pretty rough, right? And so I asked my brother, I was like, "Hey, man, do you have like any of your shit?" And he was like, "Yeah, bro, I got like." I think he said it's King Louis and it's like mango flavored and it's this and that. And I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Sounds dangerous.
So he's like, he handed me the Stizzy stick and I brought in the trash cans and stuff. And then I was outside just watching a video on YouTube, right? So I started like hitting it. And usually when I hit those Stizzy sticks with like the first couple hits, like I start to feel it, you know what I mean? Like I feel it really good. But I hit it like those first 2 times and I didn't feel anything. There was no change. There was nothing. My body didn't feel heavy. So I was like, man, this shit sucks. And then I was like, wait, maybe I'm just hitting it wrong. Like, maybe I got to hold it in for a cool ass minute.
Richie, you gotta burn. They're sleeper agents.
So I was like, maybe I just got to hold it in for a cool ass minute. So then I started, so then I took like a fat rip and I was like, trying to hold in the coughs. And then like I totally coughed it out because it would have made me 10 times higher if it was normal shit. Yeah, if it was normal shit. So I sat there smoking it for the entire video, which was about 15 minutes. And I was like, man, this is kind of shit. Like, okay, that's not true. On the last hit that I took, I held it in. I was like, okay, now I'm starting to feel like something, you know. And when I walked in, my brother was like, he just giggled at me. He's like, dude, your eyes are really low. And I was like, feed him, man. You know, I don't know. Like, I was just starting to feel good. And so I walked inside and I went to my room. And I was like, man, I'm all sunburnt. But my back doesn't really hurt anymore. I'm going to lay on the ground again. So I was laying on the ground and dude, I don't know, man. Like, I was starting to get really high. And I was like, oh, shit. I don't want to get high and fall asleep on the floor. I better shower so if I get really high, I can fall asleep in my bed. That was the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life.
You slipped in the shower.
No, bro. So I knew I was really high because when I started taking off my clothes, like the sensation of the clothes on my skin felt like so good. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this right now. And so I was mid shower and like the water was hitting my body. And dude, I don't know. Like I just started blacking out, and then I thought I died in the shower.
Damn.
I thought I fucking died. I was like, oh, I'm dying. Oh my God, I'm dying. No, you got. And then like, there's this weird thing because like half of me was panicking, and the other half was like, dude, you're just really fucking high. Just relax. Just finish your fucking shower and get out and then sleep. And like, I was trying to shower really fast, but every time I closed my eyes, it felt like I was dying for like an eternity. Just eternity with my eyes closed, and I got really scared. And so I started feeling just like, oh my God, dude, I couldn't even explain like the sensation of the water hitting my body. And then here's where like I would say I really fucked up. Like before I started showering, I put on Bad Fish, this song by Sublime. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's like it has a slight reggae beat to it. Oh my God. When I got to, because I never peaked in the shower. When I peaked, I was already asleep, but I just kept exponentially getting higher, like I said last time. When I got to like this certain level of highness, that reggae music started making me jump dimensions. I had a psychedelic trip off of weed, and I've never had that before, and it was fucking intense. So now I'm like kind of scared of weed.
Just don't hit those stizzy sticks like that. Like you gotta hit them a couple times and just chill, because like some of them are sleeper agents.
Yeah.
Yo, but I did get that the Channel 3 white noise all over my body feeling, which was fucking me before I started feeling like I was dying, which was just a panic attack. And then I know it was, but you know what I mean, it was crazy. So, yeah, that was my day. But Stephanie did bring up something that was pretty cool I did want to talk about for just a quick second. She brought up using CBD as a way to sleep. And while this isn't like directly... Well, first of all, thank you, Stephanie, again, for letting us know how you use CBD and the effects and how it feels. But what I'm going to ask you guys is, have you guys ever had, or have you guys ever seen the sleep demon, a.k.a. have you ever had sleep paralysis? And for those of you guys don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's basically a chemical that's released from your brain that stops the body from moving while you're asleep. And you wake up while that chemical is still present in your bloodstream. So literally the only thing you can do is just move your eyeballs, and it feels like you're possessed or something. I don't know. It's a crazy ass fucking feeling. You only ever experience it when you're extremely stressed out, when you have a lack of sleep, and there's something else that I'm forgetting. But there's three main reasons why you experience this. And I think it'd just be a fun question, because I've experienced this fucking like sleep paralysis demon, and that shit was scary.
I'm gonna agree with Richie, because I had it one time when I think I was like 18 or 19, and that shit shook me fucking bad. Because like it's a weird feeling, because you wake up and like you're like you're paralyzed because you can't move at all, but you're awake.
Yeah.
So before you carry on, I just have a question, because like I've always had this discussion with friends, and I feel like I'm the only person it's never occurred to. So I'm wondering if like is a feeling of not being able to move like is like really strong?
Yeah,
you have it
can't
too
move.
good, Jose. You have it too good.
You physically cannot move. You know
cannot
what you
move.
can do? You can move your eyeballs. You can
Do you
twitch your-
think it'd be
you twitch your
something that
finger.
like can be easily like not recognized in the moment, or like you definitely feel it?
No, you know.
No. This
You
is
know,
one. This
dude.
is
You'll
one of
be
those things
awake,
that you know,
and you
bro.
cannot control your body.
Okay, then yeah. But
You'll be awake
it's never
and
occurred to me
conscious.
then.
And you try to
If you-
scream, and you try to talk, and you try to do anything,
can't do
and you know what
shit.
comes out? Nothing.
I have the dreams, but I feel like I'm in dreamland when I can't do that, where I can't yell, I can't scream, I can't move. But I don't think I've been physically awake for it. So it's maybe I just haven't, because I've talked to Juan about it before, but he's asked me about it because he's told me about that instance where he freaked out, and I don't think I've ever experienced that. And like honestly, with me, I would fucking freak out. Because I'm a pussy when it comes to shit like that.
Really, bro? So you're
Yeah.
telling me, bro? Like when the first time I ever had sleep paralysis. Do you guys remember that movie, The Fourth Kind? Did you guys ever see that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I said,
No?
I'm
That's
a
my favorite
pussy.
movie.
I don't watch scary movies.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch this movie. So it's a fake documentary about aliens, right? But the way it's filmed makes you think that it's a documentary about aliens. So I had gone to watch this with my aunt, and it was late, and it was raining, and it was thunderstorming outside, and I got home, and it was really late, and I was tired as fuck, and then you know what happened? I woke up at 3:33 at night, right? So you guys know what time that is. That's supposedly that's the cursed hour, yeah? So I woke up at 3:33 at night, fucking thunderstorm in the background, the rain hitting my window loud as fuck. And then it was, like, there it was, in the corner of my fucking room, standing in, like, the doorway, the sleep paralysis demon. And I swear to God, dude, I thought it was an alien trying to fuck my shit up, because I just watched that movie. I swear to God.
He's so pissed.
I swear to God, I thought,
Sorry.
because at the time I was living in Oklahoma. And I was like, what better place? Some backwater fucking hick town. The fucking aliens that come and stick shit up my ass and take me.
That's always the thing with the aliens. They're always quick with the assholes.
God
Do
damn
you
it.
have something bigger? I could take more of it.
God damn it. So, dude, like, the first time I experienced it was scary as fuck. Go ahead, Brandon. Sorry.
You know, I had similar dream. Well, I didn't watch The Fourth Kind during that time. I actually saw the other one, the one with what's his name? The one in the cornfields.
Signs? That movie's tight.
Yeah, Science.
Yeah.
So I just watched that one. It was roughly around like how you described it. Like, you know, I was living in Rancho during this time,
Okay.
and I was downstairs, you know, hanging out with my brothers and stuff like that. And next thing you know, I fall asleep downstairs, and when I wake up like around the same time in my mom's room, like sleeping in her bed. And then I asked my mom that during that night, because she wasn't there. She went out, and she came home late, or she was getting ready to go to work, something like that. So then I asked her, like, hey, so did you bring me upstairs, or like how did I get to your room? She was like, no, I don't know. You were already there when I got here. I was like, well, what the fuck? Then how the hell did I get to your room? But the thing is, the weird thing to me was that I was dreaming that I was downstairs, obviously sleeping, and that I kept hearing like somebody running out, like on the walls on the outside of the house. You know, like it was a bunch of like aliens, I guess. You know, walking like how it does in the movie. But I was freaking out, and then like I was slowly walking up the stairs, and I kept hearing them. On the stairs, there's this window to the outside, and I just kept seeing shadows walking through the window or past the window, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I kept getting scared, and so then I would, in the dream, I was walking towards my mom's room to hide, and when I walked in, the sliding door for her room was open. And there was like, it was kind of thundering, and like wind was blowing in and all stuff. I was like, and then that's when the dream ended, and I woke up in my mom's bed. I was like, what the fuck? So
Hell yeah.
that was one. Actually, I had I recently had that experience too, the sleep paralysis here, like what, 2-3 months ago. And that shit sucked, dude. I have them pretty often.
That's not good,
I
Brandon.
have them pretty often.
That's not
the
good
only
to have.
thing, the only thing that sucks is that like, yeah, it's a chemical and all that stuff. But the thing that sucks that I hate in the moment is that like you feel a presence in your fucking room or something.
Yeah.
You just feel it. Like I sleep with my covers over my head, so like even if I'm covered, I feel it like it's right next to my fucking bed. But
Bro. Like when I got it, I swear it felt like someone like reached into my body and grabbed my heart and just held it for like 2-3 seconds while I was trying to like beat.
Holy
And you know,
shit, dude.
You know what
Badass.
helped me? You know what helped me? What helped me was my CPAP, my mask. So I was like, okay, if I breathe in and exhale and concentrate, like I should be good. I should fucking be able to break this out of this shit. So I just like concentrated and then took a lot of deep breaths and stuff like that. Like I slowly came back to, you know, started to regain what's it called, a movement. But that shit sucked because I was just like trying to yell or something like that, and I couldn't.
It's
That
trippy.
shit sucks.
It's
dude.
trippy because like, could you imagine trying to let out a yell and all the power that you know your voice has, and then all you hear is like just a
Yeah.
like breathing.
No, you just feel like a faint like
I heard like
yell in your voice. Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's what scared me
That's
even more
wild.
is because I started hearing like that gurgling, and I was like, "Oh my fucking god!"
They're gonna suck my
Get this
brains
shit
out.
tonight.
Bro, you're gonna have a good time, Jose, bro. You're gonna have a good time.
Bro, I've never had it. Imagine just tonight's the night.
You totally deserve it, bro.
Well, like when it comes to sleeping stuff, I never had sleep paralysis. But growing up, when I was little, I used to sleepwalk a lot.
Oh shit! Really?
Like yeah, and I didn't know about this until maybe a year ago when my parents finally decided to tell me. He's like, yeah, like we didn't tell you just because like we didn't know what the fuck it was. But like you remember when we were little, right, Juan? The apartment complex I used to live in.
Yeah.
Dude, so apparently when I was little, like a very common thing I would do was I'd wake up in my sleep and I'd go out the front door.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude, I'd end up outside like at like 3, 4 in the morning.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and like my parents would see me and they'd just go get me and bring me back inside.
That's scary.
And
dude.
they never told me. They never told me.
And you never like left. You never.
No, I
went
didn't
anywhere?
know about this until like
No,
a year
well,
ago.
Like they didn't. They never said like, just one day you walked down the street and we almost fucking lost you.
No, that's what they told me. Like, yeah, we almost lost you because you kept waking up and going out in the middle of the street.
Holy shit, dude, that's insane.
Yeah,
That's funny, huh?
tell me
Like,
about it.
But it's such a trip to think that like stuff like that scares you, but in reality, it's all something to do with your brain.
Is
or
that kind of
chemicals.
normal?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Some
Like, at
people
the
would
same
be
time, it's
like,
kinda
"That's
normal."
supernatural."
Yeah.
You know what?
So like, I don't think I sleepwalk anymore.
Probably because
That's
they
fair.
started tying you down and shit.
It's because you had to start
I do
being
have
careful of your brother.
I do have a weighted blanket now.
I still remember the story you told us about where you'd make your brother believe that he wet the bed. That was badass. But I think, okay, so here's another like cool question. Since we're talking about shit like this, and this isn't like our Halloween episode or anything, but where do you guys stand on like supernatural shit? Do you guys believe in ghosts? Do you guys believe in spirits, cryptids, all that shit?
Once
Like,
again, I'm a pussy, and I don't like to think about those things.
All right, we're gonna start with Brandon first. Jose, we're gonna come to you, but we're gonna start with Brandon first.
Well, I mean, I want to say I've had my experiences.
Oh shit, we hit some dirt. Ooh, Brandon, you better spill the beans.
Actually, like when I lived in Korea, there was a lot of places that I want to visit because apparently there's a lot of haunted buildings over there. But I decided not to because I decided to stop to chase because the more you
Yes.
get it, the more you get into it, the more you get into it, the more it haunts you. Not just spiritually, but mentally and physically. But other than that, the experiences that I've had were like pretty much minor compared to these supposed ghost hunters and all that stuff they do on TV. But
We should totally invite them to my house.
Badass.
No.
so I'm gonna be since Juan just said that.
Wait, Brandon, what's
so
your story first? What happened to you?
So basically between me and Juan, like we've had our experiences, majority or if not a good amount, with him, like with each other.
Before you continue, was this at Juan's house?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was gonna
And-
go
and
to.
also-
It's kind of
also-
known that Juan's house is like some shit's happening there.
So and not just
Did you play
his
the
house.
fucking
It's
Ouija
also
board at the?
not just his house. It was also at Matt's house. One of our friends, if for the viewers that don't know, and if he's listening, yeah, I'm
What's
pretty
up,
sure
bro?
he knows what I'm talking.
Yeah, it's kind of known like around everywhere that Juan's house is like shady. Like there's some shit there.
So this is the first time I'm hearing about shady
Are you
haunted
serious?
Juan's house. Yes, and I've
Everyone knows Juan's house is like something is wrong there.
It can't be that bad because you still go to
It's
his
bad.
house. No, bro, you still go to his
I
house.
stopped going for a while. Richie, ask me if how many times I spent the night at Juan's house from 2006 till now.
Bro. What
Zero.
about those?
Time,
What about
maybe.
those times that we spent the night? We didn't even spend. We stayed there late. I wouldn't say we spent the night, but we spent like all night and morning drinking in Juan's backyard. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you mean, bro?
In
you
Juan's
have to
backyard.
the
Never
backyard. No,
inside.
no, like the backyard is fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's
the little
inside that
room.
motherfucker.
It's the little room next to Juan's room.
Yes, there's some
That's the
shit in
room.
there.
Is there like a gateway to hell in there, Juan? All right, now I want to hear the stories. All right,
May-
listeners
maybe.
and I are now
Maybe.
interested.
It's
Maybe
just
we
maybe.
we
When
turned
we get
into
closer
a
to
Richie,
Halloween,
grab
we-
your
we-
stuff
of
and
course.
go spend the night in Juan's little room, and I'd be surprised if you're alive tomorrow.
So look, so we could talk. I think we could talk something light, and I guess this could go into between me and Juan. Like we could both talk both of our points of views with Matt's house.
Okay.
And we won't say everything until Halloween, but we'll give you guys a snippet. So basically, this is during the time where it was like a year before I joined the army, right?
Okay.
And I was working as a sign turner, flipping those signs, like literally a block away from their house and shit. So they would like pass by, do drive-bys, and throw shit at me every single time.
God damn it!
Hey, sometimes
So-
it was good stuff too.
Yeah, I mean that's what best friends do. So,
Was
But,
was
yeah,
it,
this-
marinara sauce or ketchup? Oh, you know
No,
what?
like
It doesn't matter
gigantic
because they're the
burritos.
same.
they
Oh
would
my
throw
God.
food. They would throw fucking CDs, water bottles, and shit.
God damn it!
And they would yell at me, "Get a real job, you bub."
The best
But,
part is Matt never worked.
I know that motherfucker was on unemployment.
But
The irony in that, god damn it!
Yeah, he's
But-
so hypocritical.
But if we ever do get him into the show, he'll probably talk about that experience if he wants to, obviously. That would actually be a really nice episode too. But I'm just gonna say the basics. Apparently, his apartment got overtaken by ghosts because of his sister, and we would go hang out and stuff like that. And one time, since I worked so close to the house, and Juan was working, I would go hang out with Matt. Or we would all go hang out at his house. So one time we were working out at Matt's house, and we were sitting in the weight room, which was his dining area. And so yeah, we were talking about it and all that stuff for a little bit, but then he didn't want to talk about it at one point, and so we were lifting weights. And next thing you know, the fucking cabinets start opening. Well, I didn't see them open, or nobody saw them opening, but like they opened, and I looked over and was like, "Hey man, like, is there something wrong with your covers and shit? Because they're like that shit's open." And he was like, "Ah, god damn it, like this shit happens every single time." And he started explaining the situation that sometimes he hears that they open and close, or they slam, or that the plates come out and all that stuff, or whatever. So then so he closes them, and we go back to doing our thing, and next thing I know, I turn around again, and they're fucking open again. So then after that, we decided to end the session, and then he just wanted to get out the house. But there was this one day that when I was on lunch break, I went over to his house, and it was just him and me and stuff like that, and just hanging out, talking and stuff like that. And when I entered his house, I started to get a bad migraine, like a super bad headache. And I just had a feeling that I felt unwanted in the house. So then I was just sitting there, and like we were just talking, hanging out, and I told him like, "Hey man, I think let's just step out for a little bit because I'm not feeling good." So at the moment I stepped out, I started feeling better. So then I started getting this feeling when we were outside in the driveway. I started getting a feeling from the top of the window, which was his bathroom, that connects his room with his sister's. I felt like somebody was looking at me constantly, but I looked up there and there was nobody there. So then I told him, you know what? Like I was honest to him. I was like, dude, I feel like I'm getting attacked because I understand the situation that you just told me, and I'm just gonna say what happened. So like that, so we know is that basically his sister started playing the Ouija board in her room, like I said, which is connected to his room by the bathroom. So to me, I felt like that whatever was there was looking at me through the bathroom, which connects their bathroom or their rooms. And so yeah, like during that time, every time I went in there, like my head would hurt, but it really depended. But that's my experience in that situation. I don't know what if Juan had any other experiences.
I will attest to the cabinets being opened and people running inside of his house.
So that's real. You guys aren't fucking around. Like you. So
No,
this is
I
like
do remember that too. I remember hearing about always people running around.
This is firsthand testament. Like
Yes.
you're honest to God. Well, honest to whatever you believe in. That this
Yes.
legitimately happened. This is something
The flying
that happened
spaghetti
to you.
monster.
God damn it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude,
Holy
I have,
shit.
with Juan, when I still was little, and I would still spend the night before I was like really freaked out with that house. When we were little, I remember Juan. Let me see if I get this right. If I still remember, he woke me up and told me to stare into his kitchen table, and asked me if I saw a dude sitting down, and if I can't remember if he was wearing an orange shirt or an orange hat, but one of those things. And for the life of God, I couldn't see shit. But my man was shook.
Do you remember this
yes.
one?
Yes. Yes. I
Did
do.
you? Was
What
it a
was it?
shirt
Is
or
it an
a
orange hat or an orange shirt?
Huh?
What was it?
It was just like a ghost guy.
No, but
No,
what
but
color
what was he wearing? You
yeah.
said you specifically described a piece of clothing on him.
He was just like dressed up like an old school dude. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a pachuco.
Yes.
Like a what?
A
Pachuco.
What is that?
So the pachuco, it's from the 1920s. It's
Okay.
what the Chicanos used to wear. Like back then, people used to wear suit and tie, right? So the Chicano suit was a lot looser. It wasn't tight
Oh,
or
the-
fitted like
the zoot
suits are.
The zoot suit? Is that what it is?
I
Right?
think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
You
But
get-
you know, that's what
I
they
think
called
that-
them. Yeah. But you know, that was basically is that the guy with that big hat with the feather on the side. You know.
Gnarly. Did you guys ever see a babe, like a kid, a little girl? If you guys saw a little girl, so it's supposed to mean shit's fucked up. If you guys ever saw a little kid and it's a little girl, shit's supposed to be mad
Okay.
fucked up. Did
So
you guys ever see some
I'll,
shit like that?
I'll tell you something about that. In my house in California, my old house, I did see a kid one time when I was when I came home late from your house, Juan.
Yeah.
I was a little fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. Don't drink and drive, guys. But I lived pretty close to Juan's house, so it was all right. So I got home, and my mom was sleeping downstairs. So then I just quietly went upstairs. But I just had this feeling that there was something looking up the stairs, because my stairs was like literally when you walk in, it's right there. And I didn't look up, but I just had a feeling somebody was looking at me. And
Wait, from
when
the bottom of the stairs or the top of the stairs?
yeah, from the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, so
up.
you're at the
So-
top of the stairs.
No, I was in the bottom. I was walking into the house. So like I was I was gonna look up.
Oh, okay, all right.
So
The ghost
So
got
then,
high ground.
Okay,
So
so
then,
let me get this right then. The ghost was looking at you from the top of the staircase as you're like
Yeah.
walking. Okay, all right, there it is,
Yeah,
guys.
so
the
then-
ghost at the top of the staircase. Brandon walks in. He feels a presence. Brandon, go.
And
So
puts it
then
in a headlock.
God
it's
damn.
because my room was right there too. So I didn't want to look up, but at the same time, like since between my brothers and I, we've been having we had experiences, mainly my sister, and sometimes my mom, but like we kind of chose to like ignore it in a way. But well, that night I look up and I see a little girl with a white dress, just like looking at me, but it wasn't a demonic look or anything like that, and her presence wasn't her presence wasn't that way either. So it's more of a calming, soothing presence, more of a like, hi, nice to see you again, I missed you type of thing, and more like more warming instead of cold. So
I feel like that's scarier.
so
Okay,
but,
all right. Oh my God, all right.
And then plus
So-
the little girl laugh.
So here's the thing,
No.
all right? Like recently, I would say like I'm atheist, or maybe not atheist. What's the other one? Agnostic. One of the two. I think agnostic's the one that believes in a higher being, and it's irrelevant. So at the apartment, Hugo, Brian, and I, we all lived in an apartment for a couple years together, and Hugo used to love watching these scary like YouTube channels about ghosts. And at first, like, I don't know what the fuck, dude. Like, it used to scare me, but you know, after a while, you just kind of get used to it. But a lot of the shit that they tell you is that if you see little kids and you see like an angelic calming sensation, 9 out of 10 times that's a demon, baby.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you feel warm and comfortable by that little girl, that's got to be scarier than like her like throwing gang signs at you and having a knife.
Come run this fade, bitch. Yeah. So, go
At
ahead,
this
Brandon,
point,
sorry.
it doesn't matter because I don't live there anymore. So it's like whoever lives
Also,
there,
fuck the next
that's,
people.
That's their problem.
Yo, that's gnarly, dude. I can't. So, can I say that I've ever had anything happen to me? I've never. I can't. So I can never say that I've had something like that happen to me. But at my old house in Ontario, I used to feel like I was always being watched. And when I was a kid, it used to scare the living shit out of me to go outside in my room past like 11 o'clock, like in the darkness. It was to the point where I wouldn't even go to the restroom to take a piss, and the restroom was literally right outside my door to the right. And dude, that shit was scary, man. Like every time I went out there, I felt like there was a presence or like something was looking at me, staring at me, and I don't know, like it doesn't seem rational, right? Like you're in the house, you know who's in the house, it's fucking dark, you know. I mean, like granted, maybe someone broke in or something, but I don't know. Like it's weird. Like it felt like something was penetrating my electromagnetic field that's around my body or something. I couldn't explain it to you. But it's crazy.
So you were being penetrated by this alleged flying
ghost?
man that no one else could see.
We don't know if it was a ghost man. We just know that it might have been something penetrating my magnetic field.
And you said vigorously, right?
Yes, vigorously penetrating my magnetic field. Yeah. So then let me ask you guys this then. How many of us on the podcast are religious? How many of you guys would actually say you believe in God? We're not gonna like get into religion or anything. I just wanted like a quick little like vote. I'm like not religious.
I wouldn't say I believe in a higher power.
Okay, Jose or Juan? That's cool. That's fair, Brandon.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'd love to believe. I do like do the Mexican before you go to bed, you te persinas.
Yeah.
And I personally don't believe in a higher power, but I still do that regardless of what I believe in. So I want to say I want to choose that there is something there.
Well,
It's
probably
like
deep
I
down
pay
you
my
do.
dues. I pay my dues.
I've been doing
also,
this
at the
shit.
same time, doesn't everything me and Juan study in school kind of like go against if we were to believe in religion or not?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you a
Because all
personal question.
we learned was like everything physics and everything of how the world was created and how there's an explanation to everything.
All right. What about you, Juan? You're the last one to be asked.
I would say
So play the fifth.
like maybe I don't know.
You're
I
kind
don't
of
know.
wrestling
I
with
don't
it. That's like interesting to me.
Yeah. Because like it's not that I've been an atheist for a very fucking long time, and I've always gotten into probably debates with the holy men of my block.
All right.
So okay, so it'd be the Mormons, the Catholics, and the Christians,
Jehovah's
and the guys from
Witnesses,
Prime
yeah.
America too.
God damn it. That's
They're trying to get their brainwashing into.
Don't forget Scientology.
Oh, Scientology. Yes. But personally, I feel like there is maybe not a higher power, but maybe a certain order to how life is.
Okay. All right. So,
And-
oh, my bad. Go ahead. Sorry.
But, no, just keep going. Keep going.
Okay. So the reason I pose this
So
question,
in other words, he's a fucking pussy.
are you hedging your bets? You out here
He
fucking
doesn't want
hedging
to.
your bets?
He doesn't want to say what he's feeling in case there is God, and he doesn't want to piss him off.
I think Brandon
No,
and
I-
Juan are
I-
hedging their
I
bets
don't-
right now.
I don't believe in God.
Bing, bang, boom. There it is. Okay. So
Yeah, there it is.
the reason I bring this up is because ghosts are inherently spiritual, and they are inherently a part of a religion, right?
So you're saying that if you were to believe in ghosts, you kind of have to believe in God?
No.
I would say that they are connected to one another because religion very obviously talks about spirits and holy spirits and evil spirits and heaven and hell, God and Satan, Lucifer, whatever the fuck you want to call them. So if you believe, like this is like my crossroads with this, right? So if you believe in God, then you believe in ghosts. But if you say you don't believe in God, but you believe in ghosts, you kind of believe in God. Because
Yeah, it's okay.
you see where I'm trying to go with this
Yeah, I
argument?
thought that's where you. Yeah, I thought exactly that's where you're going with this, and I agree with you.
But okay, but here's the fucking kicker, okay? Is even me, I'm not down to do the Ouija board. And I would say I'm atheist. But I'm not
Why
down.
would you want to fucking do that though? Like,
It's like
Why not though? Like that's so I think the really interesting thing about the Ouija board is that it's either your body trying to manifest something or it's actually real. You know what I mean? It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like if a group of people got together and started playing the Ouija board, there'd be people who pull and tug in such like minute or like I think you might get wrapped up in the sensation of the moment, and even if someone's pulling it, you would never know, right? Because oh, it's the ghost. The ghost is the ghost is pushing it, you know what I mean? So it's interesting, right? Like, and I would love to hear any of our listeners' opinions on this. If you guys for real have ever fucked with the Ouija board and done some savage ass shit, I would love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. Leave it in the Anchor fucking messages or wherever. But please, let us know.
it's a child's toy, Richie. We can play with it if we want to.
But see, that's the thing, right? That's
play
the
with
Well,
it.
that's the
why-
kicker.
why you say- I say we do it live for
Let's do it.
the
Yes.
viewers. For the viewers
I ain't
at
doing
Jose's house.
shit.
At Jose's house.
RCH,
no.
RCH, Rich.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't
We're
believe
gonna
it.
we're gonna
Let's do it
stream
at
the
his
Ouija
house.
board. God damn it.
One of the greatest Destiny 2 players I've ever seen in my life. Check
Yeah,
him out.
we're right.
Wait,
I
what?
wish.
Well, like this is the way I see it, though. So I don't agree whether if you believe in ghosts, you believe in God and stuff like that. Mainly because there's a lot of things that we don't understand about this world. And you could talk to our both engineers in here that not everything works out the way you calculate it a lot of times. And when it comes down to spiritual, it's very difficult to explain, because there's meditating, which is something I'm very into. I haven't really done it lately, but I have been getting back into it, and it's something that where you get into a state of mind where sometimes you feel like you achieve it when you take drugs and stuff like that, or you become into a state of mind where like you start feeling some type of way or thinking some type of way and stuff like that. But when you meditate, it's completely different. It's kind of like when there's this study where people hear put headphones on, listen to white noise, and put paintball balls in their eyes, and they just start hallucinating like that without any drugs. So it's just what your brain produces.
Ping pong balls, you said.
Yeah, you cut them in half and you put them in your eyeballs, bro. I don't know how I know that, but I saw it and I read about it. So
That's my beef with it though. Is is your brain is the most powerful thing in your body. If your brain wants something to be real, it will manifest it in a way that you believe is real. So that's why I ask, like, do you think this shit you've seen is real? And if we rationally try to like explain ghost, so for those, you guys can't see it, but I'm like doing air quotes ghosts. If we try to explain ghosts, right? Like right now off the top of my head, if I was gonna try and explain what a ghost is, I would maybe say maybe it's like the lingering image of someone from a different dimension, or maybe it's the universes overlapping in such a way where there's an after image of the other universe, or maybe it's a timeline splitting in such. You know what? I don't fucking know, because for one, I don't subscribe. Like, so this is so hard because I don't subscribe to religion. So then by proxy, I don't subscribe to ghosts. So I would only try to understand it the best that I could, and I think that they're inherently dependent on one each other. And like you just said, that you meditate and it makes you feel some type of way. Well, how do you know that it's not your brain just fucking with you, making you feel some type of way when you're seeing something or experiencing something? You know what I mean? Like, you had just said that one of the experiences that you remember vividly, you were drunk. And that's fair, right? But how many times have you been drunk and done stupid ass shit? I've done that. I've been drunk and thought I've seen shit.
Now,
so that's why
now, like, what's also interesting is that the fact that you have this state of mind where you're just like very realistic, and you have things happen to you, so you try to decode it as much as you can. You try to figure out like the most realistic answer that you can. Like, let's say the cabinet's opening. So, is the house tilting some type of way, or are the fucking hinges wrong, or whatever? But like when you X out every single possibility and you can't explain it, that's where the oh shit, what the fuck is going on mentality comes in. You know what I mean? And especially when it happens multiple times. So, that, like I said, there's a lot of things that we can't explain, and just because we might start believing in something, like, for instance, ghost, then I don't think that it should really tie you into religion, because of the fact that, for instance, between me and other people that I know have experienced it multiple times over and over again, like not consecutively, but over their years that they existed in this life. How do you explain that? Like, you can't tell me that it's fucking mental, because I could tell you right now that I've been to therapy for past 4 or 5 years, and I'm not being called that I can't talk. I'm fucking insane or whatever. Like, I don't see shit. I only see what I actually like think it's real, or I don't know, whatever is real for me.
So then I would ask Juan, what do you think, bro? So it seems like you've had experiences, and it seems like you've seen things. So for someone who thinks as rationally as you do, for someone who has a background in physics and whatever, I don't exactly remember what else Jose had said. What is like the best conclusion that you can come to in terms of like ghosts and spirituality and shit like that? And I want to hear you chime in too.
I would say it's just a way for us to try to understand how things are. Maybe just from our point of view, trying to condense information down to the important stuff. But as it connects with ghosts, it's
pussy.
Stumped. My boy's stumped right
I
now.
am stumped. Because
it's just hard to explain.
Yeah,
I get it.
It's a bunch of because some of the stuff that you could perceive to be real could be real because you believe it's so.
Right. And that's my argument. That's what I'm trying to say. And the reason I say that is because just 30 minutes ago we had just talked about the fucking sleep paralysis demon that we could all swear fucking held us down and grabbed our fucking hearts. But the sleep paralysis demon was never there. There was never even any black figure in the room or anything looking at you. It was just your brain trying to comprehend the situation. And I don't know the exact science of why you see things or why you don't see things. I can only imagine that you're just in a state of panic and your brain is just going fucking batshit crazy.
Fear response.
Yeah. So that's why I bring it up. I would like, it's just, I think it's interesting at least, if nothing else, it's a good way to pick each other's brains,
But like the connection with like the spirituality's connection with the ghosts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say every spirituality has like that ghost thing within it. I would say like the Christianity does. But what about on the other side, well, with Buddhism, where they believe in reincarnation and things like that?
But they do also believe in spirits.
Such as?
I think Buddha is like one of their main spirits, and they also believe in like spirit of the land and the sky and shit like that. I mean, I couldn't really tell you because I tried to follow Buddhism for a little bit, and I made a foolish, foolhardy attempt, which was just me trying to meditate for like fucking 30 minutes a day and trying to be zen about things. So I can't tell you, you know what I mean? Because I've never looked into it. But I think we've kind of like beat this one into a good place. I don't think we're gonna make any like real significant headway. So I think I don't want to be like controlling the podcast today, but this is just another question that I was thinking. So what is a oh my god, what are those things called?
Well, before we go into the topic, I think we should lock Jose into your basement, Juan.
Fuck that.
just for one night, bro. And bro, you could podcast it, bro.
I don't give a shit. You couldn't pay me enough money.
Bro, if you get locked in that basement, your Silverado will come in the mail tomorrow. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, bro. And it's SS.
No amount of money.
It's the
There is
SS
no
model.
amount of money
Highest
that I
trim.
would go down there for.
Why, Jose? What's wrong with the basement?
Yeah, what's
Have
wrong
you
with
been
that?
down there?
Yeah, plenty of times.
You see, I've never been. And I will never go.
Do the walls bleed blood?
Close enough.
Fuck that.
All right. So here's the last one then. What is a conspiracy theory that you subscribe to? What is a conspiracy theory that seems logical to you? And I'll go first so you guys get a little bit of like time to think. But mine is cryptids. Do you guys know what cryptids are? For those of you guys that don't know what cryptids are, it's like Bigfoot, Nessie. It's like unexplained animals and shit.
Do you believe in that?
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're real, but I want to believe. I want to fucking believe.
Okay. I thought you like legit believed in it.
That was something that I had started watching with Hugo. It was part of his like scary channel that he would watch. Every now and again, they'd have like episodes of like Nuke's top 5 scariest things seen in fucking, I don't know, Mexico or some shit. And there was like Nessie, there was a New Jersey Devil, there was like hell things. Dude, it was fucking gnarly, man. Like, I want to believe, I really do, because it's. Could you imagine like a subspecies of animals or like just crazy looking fucking animals on this world that we've never seen? Like, and I think the most obvious one is Bigfoot or the Yeti. I think those are probably two like the.
I live in the Pacific Northwest, and I've been in the mountains plenty of times, and I have not seen no Bigfoot.
See, that's what everyone says. I've never seen Bigfoot. I've never seen. But the idea is fun, right?
Yeah.
And that's
no,
what
yeah,
I think
definitely.
is the idea of like our quote unquote missing link somewhere out there. I think that's fun. I think cryptids would be cool. Like, I've never seen a thunderbird, but it's cool to maybe think that maybe there's thunderbirds. Those are supposed to be up there in Washington as well. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty neat. I think those things are cool.
All the Thundercats ate them, that's why.
Oh my god. All the Chupa Libres, they got to. But what do you guys think is what is a conspiracy theory that actually sounds plausible to you guys? There's like 9/11.
Definitely the aliens.
The aliens? You think aliens are conspiracy theory? You think it's
They're real.
They're so real.
Yeah, they're real.
Well, besides that, I guess you could say that ties into it. The fucking Illuminati, dude.
You think?
I went.
That's a
I
good one.
honestly, I did a very. I was doing my research deeply when I used to live in California.
Oh, you
I
went
went-
down
I
the
went
hole,
s-
Brandon?
I went so deep that I scared the shit out of myself, and I just like I had to turn off the Wi-Fi, turn off the computer, and everything because I was shitting my pants, dude.
Did you go on the dark web, bro? Did you
I
achieve-
wanted. No, I didn't go that far. Like, I didn't have the pants, the big enough pants to go in there. But, you could find anything in the regular web if you search right.
Well, what the hell happened? I want to hear the story of
So,
the Illuminati.
I mean,
finding
a
you.
lot of like back then, a lot of there was a lot of it. I mean, there's a lot of I guess you could say theories because since it's very hush hush, like nobody really knows exactly what. So you hear a lot of theories and all that stuff and whatnot. And one of the things that I read and saw was that the Illuminati is a branch of the Freemasons, basically.
Okay.
They do their own thing and whatever, but they're still connected in a way, I guess. That's what I read. I don't know if it's true for anyone that's listening, but I have in California. There's a town, a Freemason town, exclusive Freemason town, and I found this out because when I was working as a delivery guy for Home Depot, we went up to like Arrowhead type of direction, Big Bear type.
Yeah.
And we just went up into the mountains. I don't know where the fuck I was. It was just up there. And then it was starting to get dark and starting to snow. And I was like, where the fuck am I, dude? So then I started seeing this big old sign of like Freemasons. I was like, I think I was like, I was followed the directions right. I got there and everything. And like everywhere, that little town, Freemason. I just did my delivery and got the fuck out. Because I was not about to stay there and then, have something happen.
Were you shitting your pants or something?
Like,
Yeah, man.
I just feel like when you get the title of Freemason, like it comes with a sword and like a book.
God damn it!
I heard you get a ring.
But there's
I heard they're
there's
satanic.
also here. Well, they have multiple religions. They believe in whatever they believe. That's another thing I read. Here, when I went to the German town, there's also a what's it called, Freemason get together there. So it's a big clubhouse. So, and it's funny because they don't even try to hide it. It's just like a big old sign, like a decent sized sign that on the road, like basically directing you, like, oh, this is where it's at.
So what is it that you saw that scared the shit out of you to make this delivery?
So
where it says
basically,
Freemasons?
so looking into the internet and stuff like that, basically, a lot of the higher powers, presidents and whatnot, they do this get together. I don't even know. I don't even think it's real, but they do this get together and stuff like that, and they have rituals
Bohemian Grove.
of doing stuff. I don't know. Back in the old days, they used to do sacrifices. I don't know about nowadays, but apparently they have this big ass owl statue, and then they just like dress up in robes and torches and shit like that. Very medieval type of thing. And they start chanting and whatnot and whatever. I don't even know, dude. It's like basically saying that they see you, they're watching, they're always watching you and all that stuff. They know what you're doing and blah 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 and whatever.
You know what I say, bro? I say we go, we record those motherfuckers, and then we build an exact same club just like theirs, but for poor people.
And we ask him if ghosts are real. We'll ask him if ghosts
Oh
are real
my
too.
god.
So then
Jose, you're looking spooked, bro. You're looking scared right now, bro.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
Oh, what is a conspiracy theory that you believe in, Jose? You believe in 5G? You think it's melting your nuts? Do you believe in the government space lasers that shoot you in the fucking kneecaps?
I just think the Illuminati's real.
You think the Illuminati is real? Tight.
I think it was more of like not what people believe it to be, but more of like a separate religion back in the old days.
I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't.
Because I think there's stuff in the Vatican that shows it. Like I think they have like a cathedral or some shit out there, like a church.
Oh shit.
Honestly, like people or the internet just might make it bigger than what it is. It just might be.
I do think it's real though, because it's written in like in the Vatican documents and stuff, like the Illuminatus.
I mean, there's a lot of shit in the Vatican that we don't even know.
Yeah, so like I don't think it's what people make it to seem now, but I do think it was probably like a group of people that opposed like the church over there.
But at the same time, for what I read is what's it called? Hold on, my train of thought left. But that apparently they're trying to take over the world and whatnot.
Badass.
But I don't.
They can have it because we're going to space. Welcome.
We're going to Mars. We're going to Mars.
Well, okay, so I know this isn't about conspiracy theories, but I was on Twitter the other day, and apparently they're going to try and have the first space hotel ready to go by 2027. That was pretty intense. We haven't even achieved fucking interplanetary travel yet. Got to be making our money in space. I'm telling you, if we're not first, we're last, bros. We got to get out there, space liquors. If we corner the market on the space liquors, we're fucking bringing in the money, bro.
Like a little mini
Everyone. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. It's whatever. I think there's only like one other conspiracy theory that I actually followed for a while. Have you guys ever heard of Planet X or Nibiru? No?
I've heard of that. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I've heard
the
the
second
name.
Earth.
I remember the name.
Yeah. It's basically like our missing link planet that's supposed to come around every so many years, and when it gets close to us, it starts causing all these natural disasters, and then eventually if I remember correctly, it's supposed to like end life on Earth, but then give it new life, and I don't know.
Is it supposed to like smash into us?
Yeah, some shit like that. I don't fucking remember. It's on YouTube.
And then I believe it. If it's supposed to smash into us, I believe it.
Bro, you think we're gonna
Big ass rock? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because anything could fucking smash into us if we die.
God damn it. I think that's fucking gnarly, dude. Or El Dorado. That's another one that's supposed to be.
Yeah, the city of gold.
Yeah, that's supposed to be like a conspiracy theory. It's just it was never proved to be real. Just that it quote unquote existed.
How about Hollow Earth?
Hollow Earth.
Have you guys heard of that?
Yeah, I heard. That's crazy.
Like,
what do you guys think?
That they say there's a hole somewhere in Antarctica, and I guess a pilot somehow found out about it. He drove his plane into the hole, and he said he came out the other side, and then there was a whole rainforest and animals that he'd never seen before.
That guy's full of shit.
Well, that's the conspiracy. Well, he's someone who had some clout. He was an actual. I think he was a U.S. admiral.
Oh, okay.
He's full of shit.
Or if not, what's the rank right under that? Lieutenant?
Fucking beats my cheeks.
No.
I don't know.
No. What is it?
No, I'm not really. I'm not even sure because
He's
that's not.
full of shit.
That's an
Well,
officer. That's an officer.
He was a
rank,
high-ranked officer that from the U.S. Army, who he flew
Really?
over Antarctica, and he supposedly found this hole,
That'd be crazy.
and he documented it.
Ooh, is it on YouTube? That'd be badass. Or is it on the internet? Period.
Everything's on the YouTubes and the internets.
Yeah. What about the Bermuda Triangle? That's supposedly conspiracy.
That's what I was
theory,
gonna
right?
say.
You guys believe in that
It's
shit?
supposed to be kind of real.
Well,
You guys,
I
stop!
mean,
Jose's getting scared.
No, I believe in that one because there's like too many incidents, but I do think it's gone now because of like we're so smart with technology that we have signal everywhere.
well, you know, when people navigate, they avoid the triangles because there's more than one.
Yeah, I've also heard that.
Yeah,
Like there's just a dead zone, no comms.
No, bro.
dead zone,
That's a
fucking
portal
storms,
to the end of the
it's
world.
everything there.
To the second dimension or to the fifth dimension, bro. That people are time warping when they go in there. Have you guys never heard the crazy ass stories about the fucking Bermuda Triangle? I went down that
They
rabbit
just
hole
fucking
too, bro.
Smash. Yeah, they just smashed and died, and they're lost, never
Yeah.
seen again.
Some some people say that they found relics from a different age near the Bermuda Triangle. Some people say that when they fly into it, obviously the people who fly and die, or the people that fly and go disappearing in the Bermuda Triangle are never heard from again. So these are all like, I guess, it's speculation that people fly into the triangle.
I don't understand if it's a triangle.
It kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Fly through like a small corner of it and see if you lose comms.
That's bitch money shit.
But doesn't it make sense? Because like if the comms don't work there, and then they crash down there, how are they gonna get any help?
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. Don't fly through it. Go through a small corner and see if you do lose comms. And if you do, then get the fuck out. You're in a small corner of it.
So people go in their boats, like barely to the edges, and to test it out, you know. And basically, as soon as they go in, they lose communication with the outside, or they lose communications, or their radios turn off, like they're dead.
Yeah, it's just a dead zone, bro.
And supposedly there's never-ending fog. Apparently there's always fog in the Bermuda Triangle.
And then Godzilla comes out too, apparently.
Well, they say that when you go in, like the weather could be perfect, but the moment you go in there, like it just hell breaks loose. Like clouds, it gets cloudy, foggy, storms start brewing.
Woo! Ghosts start coming out of the ground.
Comes out.
What's up, bitch? You bring my money? God damn it. This is Bermuda gang, homie. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I wonder how people come up with this. This is another one of those things where people want to perceive something so bad they create some kind of like narrative in their brain. And then it's so like they present it in such a way that's so convincing that you're like, yeah, that's true.
But you know, like there's actual locations here on Earth where like people can't explain. Like there's this place here in the United States, actually, I think, where gravity is off. Like you could literally be leaning and you don't fall. I don't know. I don't remember the place, but I've seen it. I've seen it online a lot. I don't know if you guys heard about it.
I would have to look into that.
Yeah.
It would either be in the North or South Pole. It'd have to be. That's where the magnetic fields are probably, I would say, the weakest.
No, it's like between like the areas mid, like Utah or something like that. I don't know, like around that area. But basically the gravity field is completely off, and you just like you could be literally standing without holding from nothing and lean like forward, and not even you could do the Michael Jackson like literally.
Is it that bitch ass town that they built like all fucked up? It's like a
no
optical illusion where you feel like you're standing all weird, but it's just you're actually on level ground.
No.
But the way that it's built, it makes your brain think it's somewhere else. No, it's not that place.
No, this is another place. Yeah, there's another place. No, this is an actual place because you have to hike up to this house. It's like the little cabin, and then it's like this touristy place. Well, they made it touristy, but I don't know.
Leave it to people to make money off of scary shit. You guys want to get scared? Hurry up! Pay your $50. Get the fuck out of here.
Or that theory where like the humans are gonna basically make a black hole.
I think that's real. I don't think that's fake. I think that's actually real because
that's real, dude.
Yeah, I think it's
we're trying to make the God particle.
In Norway?
Is it dark matter?
Yeah, they're just smashing atoms.
Either,
yeah. And they're making black holes. Many black holes. That'd
be pretty cool. I've always wanted to try to like fuck with the particle accelerator where you like collide them, or like a particle collider. Obviously they're expensive, but I think that'd be pretty cool to see.
Bro, we can build one in your backyard.
Bro, so you're not scared of that? You're not scared of that, but you're scared of ghosts? Fuck that shit. I'm scared of a particle collider.
Jose, like nobody trusts you in the kitchen. Who's gonna trust you with the particle collider?
Yeah, true that.
That'd be so sick.
He's gonna put hot Cheetos
smashing up like dog crap.
I'm gonna smash a Dorito and a hot Cheeto at bleed like super high speeds.
And make a wormhole. Suck everybody up.
It's called a Funyun.
Oh my god. It better be a spicy Funyun.
Tight.
Those are so good.
Dude, they are so good. Alright, I think I'm gonna ask one more question. I think we should probably just wrap it up. It's not gonna be a very big one. It's honestly it's very small. So let's say you went through a wormhole, do you think you die? Okay, so do you think that your atoms get all fucked up, or do you think that,
Yeah, I think you
or
die.
do you think that
yeah.
you get reassembled on the other side?
No, I think you die.
Yeah.
Just, that's it. You don't even feel yourself dying. You just die. Because so apparently, some scientists say that it's how we're gonna master space travel is through the black hole, because it can make like time warps into different places in space. That the black hole is the key to travel, like instantaneous fast travel.
When they show me the numbers and the physics behind it, I'll believe it. But until then,
Bro, it would be a whole
I'm gonna
nother
go
science
ahead
by
and-
itself.
I don't even
I'm gonna go
know
ahead and
physics.
assume you die.
I don't even know physics, and I know that's not gonna be possible.
I'm gonna say this is wishful thinking, but I think it's badass. I think it's possible.
It's badass to think of, but I think I think you die.
Yeah, because like, could you think like, how would your particles be apart?
But we don't know what happened at the other side. That's the thing, is that not even scientists know what happened on the other side. They just know that shit goes
We'll tell
in,
one of the scientists to try to go in one.
And then
particles
explain
get
it.
ripped in half, and then
and explain what he saw.
oh, just like the guys who saw the Bermuda Triangle. We saw things fly in and out of that fucking plane. God,
Okay,
okay, so
send the scientists in there with like a briefcase and a bunch of papers and a pencil, and we push them into the hole.
and a random
and-
jelly donut.
Yeah. just, just crammed into his ears.
And we'll tie him with the rope, and then just like
Kick
let
his
them
chair.
push him in there. And then when they tug twice, we'll pull him out.
God damn it! Because it's so. Let me get this straight, right? So apparently, black holes are supposed to like consume light. Yeah, light
Yeah.
does not leave a black hole. That's tight. I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think anything gets out of the black hole.
Yeah.
But
Oh
it's-
wait, no, Hawking radiation. It's when gas comes out.
Isn't a black hole
gas
just
comes
a
out.
space sphincter? Right? Yeah.
Wait, what?
You know what a sphincter is? It's an asshole.
Oh yeah, yes, I know. But I was just like, that's poop talk. That's poop talk. Why am I stooping down to your level?
Why am I subscribing to this shit, doc?
You know
Gave
my
in here-
theory with the. You know my theory for a black hole. I think it's the garbage disposal for space.
I believe that.
You know.
You go in, that's it. You're fucked.
We're making 3 videos about this from different accounts, and we're all gonna put it on YouTube. And I bet you anything, this is gonna be a conspiracy theory tomorrow. Bet. We just gotta be very convincing, and say that we knew someone who did something, who went through a black hole, and they survived.
Tied him to a rope and we pulled him back.
I say we say fuck it, and we do everything that we went on about in this podcast. we use the Ouija board to open a hole in space.
Badass.
I'd rather go through a black hole than go to Juan's basement.
I can't
the black
wait
hole
for the
is in
Halloween
Juan's
episode.
basement.
Yes.
I can't wait
Yes.
for the Halloween
Yes.
episode.
Black hole beats Juan's basement by a lot.
Bro, what if we do the Halloween episode from Juan's basement?
That's a 3-man episode. I ain't going.
Bitch, we're gonna use what's your special move?
Then
Whose
we're
special
going to
move?
Jose's, and then we're gonna use the Ouija board there.
No, whose special move was it where you tie him up on a chair, and then you do
That's
something to?
Juan's.
We're gonna use Juan's finishing wrestling move on you. We're gonna tie you to a chair, but
If I'm allowed to smash jelly donuts in Juan's ears that night, I'll-
No, hell no. Only if we get to do the Ouija board at your house.
No.
I'll bring-
Hell no.
I'll-
I live here.
I'll bring a steel chair. I'll bring a steel chair, bro. If you see a ghost, you can just beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Use your special move.
Bring me bagpipes.
And if you, oh hell yeah! And if you want, we'll bring holy water and we'll bless the chair. So he's definitely catching the fucking chair strike.
Chair strike.
Remember,
God
you guys have to suggest this in the comments, or Jose will not do it. So I want everybody just send in your support with a jelly donut.
Oh, you know what? He'll go down there for tiger tails. If you guys know where tiger tails are from, they're from the Donut Man.
Those are so good.
He'd
Yeah,
go
they are
down there for
fucking good.
tiger tails.
Those are so good.
But I think that's it. Yeah, I think we've kind of had a good run this episode. So
thank you for being with us.
wait.
We've had a lot of laughs. We had a lot of cries. We had some scary stuff. And now we're all good. So enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks again, Stephanie.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Thanks again, Stephanie, for leaving us that comment. We definitely appreciate it. To anyone else who wants to leave us a comment or question, we just actually made a Twitter today. So if you don't want to go on Anchor, Twitter's the way to do it. Add us at all lowercase dude_BS. You'll know it because it's the one with the ugly little picture.
But wait until we start hitting our stride.
Oh yeah. Once we get that Pizza Hut sponsorship, we're gonna put a
that
Pizza Hut hat
money?
on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want, leave us a question there, and we'll feature it next episode. But for now, thank you so much, Brandon. Where can we find you if you want to be found?
Any social media at Bradley with double E 217, and that's pretty much it. You should find me anywhere.
Beautiful. Juan, where can we find you at if you want to be found?
I do not want to be found.
So your mom's house. Oh,
He's on Rumbler. He's not gonna disclose it. He's not gonna disclose his profile. If you match, you're fading. Jose. Jose, where can our guests find you at?
I'm gonna try to be very active on our Twitter. I think that was a good idea.
You mean responding to hate mail?
Try to help you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to help Richie with that. I think it's a really good idea.
Oh, there it is, guys. Jose is gonna be the head of, what is this shit called? Our social media strategist. Jose is gonna be our social media strategist. Wow, fancy title. Put that shit in your resume, bitch.
No.
Whoa.
For those of you guys that can't see, or for the audio listeners, they're out here dancing and shit. Jose slapping his titties. I mean Juan slapping his titties, not Jose. Jose is just dancing.
No, I was not doing nothing.
I did the whoa.
God damn it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. If you guys want to find me anywhere, my handle is caps RCH lowercase rich. You can find me anywhere.
RCHRich.Twitch TV. Check him out.
I'm also streaming, but I've actually been taking a little bit of a break on streaming. I'm trying to focus more on the podcast. I've been in a weird funk lately. I haven't been feeling very entertaining, so I'm kind of cutting back on that. But I'm excited to be here. I'm happy to be on the podcast. So if you guys enjoyed it, leave us stuff. We'll come back and have fun. Big hug, small hug, little hug, kiss.
Little key speak.
Bye.
What? They can't see that.
That better make it the podcast.